Hello everybody, Cosplayer Lego here, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Joker's gun from the movie Suicide Squad. Okay everybody, so I've got these printouts from another person's YouTube video. It's called Hyperprops FX, and they made an amazing video. It's if you search up Joker Suicide Squad gun build, that'd probably be the top result. I'll leave a link to it in the comments below. It's amazing. I got these printouts from their video. They're amazing. Definitely watch that. If you're trying to make this prop, then definitely go watch their video. It's amazing, way better than mine, more experienced in the thing, so definitely go check them out. Okay, so here's the printouts. First things you gotta do is look at them and make sure they fit your hand, and make sure they'll fit your hand nicely. Mine are a bit small, so I'm just going to go make them a little bigger. Okay, so now they're right about the same size. So, as you can see, mine fits me pretty much perfectly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them all out. Once you finish cutting the parts out, what you need to do is check once again that it fits. It fits amazingly for me. Okay, so what I'm going to be using to make this is 1/2-inch plywood. Okay guys, so what I'm going to be doing is tracing these out onto the wood, and to keep them flat on the thing, I'm going to be using just some weights. They're not ideal for this. You know, they work. Keep it down flat. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm finished. What you can do now is make any modifications that you want to make to the designs that you have. For mine, I'm just going to change it a bit up to suit myself. So yeah, let's get cracking. So here I'm just sawing out all the pieces I've got. I'm using just a really cheap jigsaw. I mean, I already had this, but because I've used it before in something else, but it's really cheap, and it's not that expensive. It was 20 Australian dollars. You could get this really cheap. So I have the pieces cut out for the gun. As you can see, I didn't cut out all the pieces that I had. I cut out 2 of these basic gun shapes, and I also cut out 2 grips, 1 for either side. So the way that this gun is going to be set up is 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these on either side. So it's going to be like this, though I am going to do a lot of sanding, carving, sculpting, everything to this to make it look good. Though don't worry, I'll keep you tuned in for the whole of the ride. So without further ado, let's glue these together and start sanding. Okay guys, so I'm just gluing the 2 pieces in together, and I'm using this thing called Aeraldite, and you use it to it's like a really quick bonding stuff to glue 2 pieces together. And so just applying that on the pieces of the gun and then glue them together. And if you have any clamps, if you do have clamps, then clamp it together with clamps. You don't really have to do this, but it's really good to do that. Okay, so the gun's been glued together, and it's been like this for about 24 hours. So you want to let it dry for about that long, just to be safe, okay? So now I thought I'd just take it off with you guys, see if it's good. So yeah, just using clamps. Here it is. It's an amazing It's amazing. I think, yeah, that is permanently glued there. I'm ecstatic about this. I'm so excited to get sculpting, sanding, spackling, well, I think, should we just get going? Yeah, let's get going. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting this thing called, I forgot its name, but it's like a spackle, and you usually put it on your wall, and it's easy sandable. So I'm just using that to put like in any holes and stuff in the gun, and like to run along the seam just to make it all flush together, the two pieces. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is once it's dried, I'll just run over it with some sandpaper and it'll be good. So what I've got here is some simple carving toolkit. You can get this from a hardware store, sometimes like art and craft stores. But what I'm doing is carving out those little holes for the barrel and for the trigger and stuff. Now, be very careful with these because I did actually cut my hand. As you can see, my left hand, I have a band-aid there. But these things just cut through your hand so much. They hurt. They hurt. And I have a big scar on my left hand now, so be safe. Definitely be safe. So what I'm doing here is grabbing some balsa wood and cutting that out to get the detail bits on the gun. So I just got some balsa wood from an art and craft shop. So I'm cutting it out with the same tools, but once again, be very careful. They hurt. Okay guys, so after all that carving, this is what it looks like. As you can see, I carved out this bit. You got the trigger that I didn't glue in, I carved it out. This bit is kind of on a slope, which was all carved out. This bit was pushed down, carved out, just like the prop, the screen used one. Same on the other side. So it's all the same concept. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it one last time with this thing, sand it down, and then I'm going to put the balsa wood on. So what I've got here is it's called Paper Magic Clay. It's like air dry clay, but it feels like paper once you finish it. This is probably not the best material to use in things like this, though it's just what I had at hand, so I used it. And it worked okay. So what I'm sculpting is I'm just sculpting a couple of detail shapes and bits on the gun, and also those jester heads on the grip. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay guys, so I've got some balsa wood grips that I cut out of balsa wood. I'm not going to use the plywood, balsa wood for this. And I've just got some felt from the art craft store, and I've got some Elmer's glue. You could use PVA glue to just glue the felt on. So what you want to do is just pop the felt on, and then you just put more glue on and wrap the felt, and then wrap the felt around the rest. Okay guys, so I've finished all the carving, sculpting, sanding, all that stuff. So here it is. I'm about to start painting, but I'm just going to explain what I've done since I last saw you. This I've added this thing for the cartridge thing inside the gun. It's on the prop, and this was just made by, I think it was 4 layers of balsa wood, so this is really good. This one up the top here, which I saw on the screen, used gun, that one's also balsa wood. You can see I sculpted this bit here, which is kind of just a raised bit that's on the screen, used gun. it's on the other side as well. I've sculpted these bits so you can just cut these out of balsa wood, and I've also sculpted this bit at the top, and that's just, you could do that with wood as well. And this bit was carved out for the barrel. We carved out the trigger and drilled holes in it, which is also on the screen, used one, and also that cap thing at the back. And you'll see this is balsa wood just glued to the board. You'll see this is just balsa wood glued to the board so I could carve in all the texturing, and I think I'm really happy with how this turned out. So now I'm just going to go over with the primer, then start painting. So let's go. So I'm just going over it with a primer now. I didn't really use a good primer, like it's just what I had. So I just went over this. I did a couple coats once again because it's not a good primer, but yep, that's that. Unfortunately, I lost the footage for this, but it's me spraying the gun with a purple spray paint. But I used Rust-Oleum for the first time, and if you don't know, Rust-Oleum is a really good brand that tons of people on YouTube use, and I used it for the first time, and it was amazing coverage, but unfortunately I don't have that footage. But you should definitely, if you're doing this, pick up Rust-Oleum, it's amazing. So here I've just got a brush and some normal acrylic paint. I'm going to use the gold to paint some stuff, and yeah, I'm just also going to paint these heads on the side of the gun, these jester heads. So I'm just going to go paint the gold details on the gun. So I just put some quartz color on the grips because I thought they didn't have the right color, so I put some quartz color over them. That was with my acrylic paints, and then I mixed up some Araldite, glued that onto the rest of the gun, and then I put some Araldite on the jester heads and glued that on, and now it's time for the final reveal. So all in all, guys, I'm so proud of this. I think this turned out way better than I expected. If you're doing a cosplay of the Joker, then I would recommend making this. Okay guys, there's a couple of people I want to thank. First off, FPTC Splicer. Now this guy's a good friend of mine, and he made the music for this. He makes videos with music, just as what I said before, and he also does live streams of games and stuff, and it's amazing. Definitely check him out. Second off, I want to thank Hyperprops FX for sure for giving me the base tutorial on how to make this. That video that they made was amazing. Definitely check that out. I'll leave a link in the description to Hyperprops FX and FPTC Splicer. So tell me in the comments below of props that you want me to make in the future. Be sure to do that. Also some cosplays you might want me to do. And I'm thinking about making a gun holster for this. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope you make one yourself. If you do, tell me in the comments below. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.